You know, I mean, he's got that late movement on both sides of the plate. I thought our at-bats were much better against him the second time through the lineup, and we had a chance to score. It's a bang-bang play at home plate, a perfect throw by Gonzalez. But, you know, it's who he is. I mean, he's a very good pitcher.
Other questions for Joe? Andrew?
I have two questions. What was your thinking in terms of asking for a replay on the play at the plate?
Well, we thought he was out, but God knows I'm not doing that again.
You answered my second question.
John?
Joe, did you 3-2, 2 outs? You think Bird got it the kind of jump he should have off second?
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to look at it. You know, you think it's a ball with 3-2 that he's going to score on. But, you know, again, if he's 10% faster, 5% faster, he scores. It's just, you know, the speed that he has. And there's so many great things that he brings to the table. So it's a bang-bang play. It's a perfect throw. I'd have to look more at it.
To your left, Joe.
Go ahead. You got it.
I was just going to say, and Keuchel just said he faltered a little bit in the fourth and fifth. He looked a little more gettable. Did you think you guys had a shot?
Yeah, we had a shot, you know, and if Bird's safe, you know, maybe we really get to him in that inning. But it wasn't. But, again, I thought our at-bats got better off him, and hopefully they continue to improve.
To your left.
Altuve entered hot. I mean, he'd been hitting the entire playoffs. Obviously had a great season. But when you're watching him and he's like that, how difficult is it to pitch him, to get him out? And he created that first spark, and they got going.
I mean, he's a great player. I mean, he's one of the best players in you know, all of baseball, and we know that. And you have to make your pitches, and he's going to fight you tooth and nail, and his hand-eye coordination is off the charts. I mean, it's really off the charts. He doesn't swing and miss a lot. And you know, you would think with a guy that's aggressive, sometimes there's going to be swing and miss, but he's not. So, I mean, he's got an unbelievable gift, and he knows how to use it.
To your right, Joe. Joel?
Two things. I know usually you don't like to answer these questions right after the game, but do you have any feel for who might DH against Verlander tomorrow?
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll talk about it as a staff like we do every day. So, I mean, we have some ideas. I'll go look at it some more and, you know, go watch at bats, and then we'll have a lineup tomorrow.
And just a follow-up to that is, I wonder if you could qualify how difficult it's going to be to get to the World Series if you don't start getting something out of that hitting slot in your lineup.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, we have a number of quality hitters in our lineup. So, I mean, there's a lot of teams that, you know, you might have a spot that struggles during the playoffs just because you run into such good pitching. You can't expect the numbers that you're going to see necessarily during the course of a season from a lot of guys because you're seeing such good pitching, and bullpens are really good. But, yes, I believe we can.
Other questions for Joe? Right here on the right.
Joe, how do you evaluate your outside pitches?
Really another strong outing, just a really good outing. So, you know, he took the line drive off his leg and was ever able to finish and that's not the reason I took him out. I took him out because, you know, I thought he gave us everything he had, and I thought it was time to make a change. But just another great outing.
Andrew, right here.
How would you evaluate Aaron's at-bats?
I thought they were pretty good. You know, again, you know, he's had probably more pitches called on him that are borderline or just off the plate than anyone that I've seen during, you know, this time for us in the playoffs. But I thought his at-bats were pretty good. They're long. They're not easy. They're careful with him. And he's grinding them out.
Anything else for Joe? Andrew?
And then in terms of him coming through, I mean, obviously it ends up in an out, but in coming through, what does that do for him?
It should give him a lot of confidence. I mean, he's a really good player, and he's going to have struggles just like anyone else. But, you know, to me, I like him up in that spot because that game can change in a hurry.
Anything else for Joe? All right. Thanks very much.